Hello, we're going to talk about Gillette. About a month ago I spoke about their absolutely vile, toxic masculinity, basically man-hating video for razor blades. Well, they're back. They've made another advert. I'm going to share a link to it in the description. And I suspect that they have been told off by their shareholders. I imagine a conversation something like this. There might be some swearing here. What the fuck have you done, you dozy twats? You fucking made a video attacking our customers. What were you thinking? Sales will be down. They will be plummeting. I hope they are. Share price is down. I'm losing money. Sort it out, you dozy twallocks. So, Gillette have then just done something so cringy. This video that this advert they've made is it's unbearably sickly sweet. It's I think Herr Joseph Goebbels would be drooling with admiration for this propaganda. And it shows just the most perfect looking Aryan family. The Master Race. So you have very handsome, tall, athletic, muscular, blonde-haired, blue-eyed man with his equally beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed wife and two adorable blonde-haired, blue-eyed children, one boy, one girl. He is a perfect husband and dad. He dotes on his family. He's strong but emotional. He's a soldier, and you have a split screen showing you the comparisons of his two very different aspects of his life. One where he is climbing the monkey bars on an assault course, and another one where he's holding up his little boy as he's doing the monkey bars. He's doing up their shoelaces and then putting on his boots. It's absolutely, it's dripping in, we're sorry, white men. So I'm not having it. I'm not buying it. It's for deodorant, by the way. And so at the end of it, he goes through this video. He's so caring and perfect in every way. And there's obviously some sort of family crisis. I would imagine money related. I think they're looking at their bills and working out what they're going to do. And so he resigns from the army, regretfully, I guess. And they're sorry to see him go. And instead of putting on boots, he's putting on a suit and he's tying up his shoelaces. He has an interview. At the end, it looks like he gets the job. A very nice looking black lady shakes his hand. She's going to be his boss, and I think there's a little bit of a message there as well, because the previous advert was a bit racist. It was basically showing all men are bad, but some, well, not all men are bad. Mostly the black guys in the video were really good. They were telling off the white men for being so bad when they were sort of trying to talk to women and other despicable things like that. So at the end of it, the tagline is everybody sweats, not everybody shows it. Something like that. So that clearly is them trying to win back favour after they basically hated on men. I'm not having it. I think what they should have done, rather than even doing the video, if they weren't going to do a video, they should have shown more real scenarios. If you want to look at my previous video, I did it in a month. I actually suggested Wilkinson Swords or another competitor do a video which showed a more realistic situation for many men suffering at the hands of toxic femininity rather than toxic masculinity. But what they should have done is just say sorry. They should have come out and say, should be from the CEO or from the director of marketing, and just say, look, we did that video and we realised actually we shouldn't have got involved. It was a mistake and we're sorry, and can you please buy our product again. They could go along to say things like, and we misunderstood certain things that men do that actually are important, such as boys play fighting or roughhousing. In the video, this is frowned upon. This is going to lead to rape culture or toxic masculinity, and so the men have to stop the boys from play fighting. Now the reality is, when you're young, when you're a boy and you're messing around with your mates, wrestling fights and stuff like that, you're learning the boundaries. You're learning what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. You're learning how to use your strength, because as you get older, you get stronger. And if you get a bit too aggressive with your mate and you hurt him, he might then do the same to you. You go, ow, I hurt. And he said, well, you hurt me. And you both go, all right then. So now we know we don't like kneel on each other's heads or something. You know, you learn those boundaries. That's important, because then when you're a man, when you want to actually be a good man, you need to, I suppose, not me, this isn't me, but you need to be able to learn how to defend yourself and defend your family, but also know where your limits are and not to be a bully. I would imagine the kids that don't know those boundaries, the ones that sort of slightly more psychotic, they tend to, you steer clear of them when you're a kid. You know, you give them a wide berth and they go off and do what they do, but you hopefully grow up with your mates to be decent blokes. I would also suggest that a lot of the young men that are being raised without a father in the house, they tend to be worse than guys that have had a reasonably strict dad around to clip their ear and tell them off when they're naughty. Anyway, that's going a bit deep on that. So, but they should just come out and say, I'm sorry, we are genuinely sorry, please buy our products again, we won't mess around in social justice anymore. I would forgive them instantly and carry on buying their products. Some wouldn't, but I'd urge most people, if you get a genuine, sincere apology, I'd take it and let them then hopefully in the future go, I won't do that again. I suspect there are some people that say, no, I'll never buy your products again. Or also I suspect that there'll be social justice warrior types who are celebrating this man-hating video, would then be furious with them and demand that they then retract that. But then that's the bed they've made for themselves, and they're going to lie it. But they're not going to apologise there anyway. So I will still continue to boycott all Procter & Gamble products. There's things, not just Sen razors, Gillette. There's things like Fairy Liquid, which is apparently that's quite a good washing up liquid. But I just buy whatever, another brand now. Head and Shoulders. I don't buy Head and Shoulders. I buy another dandruff shampoo, whatever. And I will continue to do so, and I hope other people do as well. But that's it really. Have a check out for the video. If you can get over it, you might need a sick bag, because it's that cringy. It's too perfect. It's silly. Anyway, this video's over. See you in the next one soon. Bye. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I cut my hair. I've had a few people make comments in it. I had a beautiful man bun a while ago. I'm just too lazy. I hate going to the barbers. I hate when you go in the barber shop and there's about like 6 blokes in there before you, and you think, oh, I'm going to be like an hour and a half or whatever, and you've got no idea who's going to cut your hair. So the other night, I'd had a couple of beers and I was stood in my bathroom. I got some scissors and I just cut my hair. It's all right. Not too bad. Anyway, could be worse. I'll see you soon. Bye. At least I've got hair.